He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29.
Offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Fires to the tight end. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. Let's talk just for a second about Ohio State. They're coming off a national championship, but you do wonder if this season will be a season of complacency or a drive for another title.
Well, I mean, what a season last year to put that together, to win a natty, to make your dreams come true. But, Jesse, now it's reloading with all the high school recruiting pool and all the other stuff that goes with it.
Yeah, they lost a lot of key pieces off that national championship team a year ago, but they also added a lot of talent. That's why this fan base is hoping for back-to-back national championships.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Looking to the big tight end. Complete in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Man, that quarterback knew that was a tiny window to throw into, and he just showed off his cannon of an arm.
And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Donaldson. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to go up top. Grab near the marker. It's Tate. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Buckeyes have this offense rolling. Motion from the wideout. They'll leave it with him. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Yeah, and there you go again. Ohio State bringing the ground game. They typically do that. That's pretty normal.
They've built their entire program around it. Archie Griffin, 2-time Heisman Trophy winner. You go back to Hopalong Cassidy. I mean, the Buckeyes love to run the ball, no matter how many times they spin the magic beat. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
Well, great job in coverage on the back end by the defense. You just got to finish the play. That should have been a pick.
And the Buckeyes are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. That sends a message that this offense is going to attack downfield.
And I like this offense coming out being aggressive, attacking the middle of the field right away, way down the field on this 1st drive, just letting this defense know we're coming to score points.
Defense looks like they're coming. Lost a throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage. They got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. To the air, it's Sayin. Going for 6. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
This quarterback was having success throwing on the opening drive of the game, in large part because it's a lot harder to throw on third down when the defense is expecting it, like you saw right there. They were ready. Had a really good coverage call to get the INT.
Looking to throw on first down. Under fire. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Line getting set on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the pass. Working on the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but will be a little short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
The Gamecocks in a good spot here with second and short. Running back searching for a hole. They stripped it out. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
First game of the year, you're always worried about turnovers, right? And this guy has the ultimate nightmare on his first touch of the year. Puts the ball on the ground. He's got to be able to flush that out now. You got to get ready to go play the next play.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. DB's right up on the receivers. Creates a little room. It's a seam wide open. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Sayin. Unloads it left. It's caught. Able to make his way past the sticks for the first down, and the time is going to drain out here in the first quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Sends it back in motion. On the snap, it's Smith. Grab near the sticks. It's Sayin. Wide open spaces. He's got the first down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat.
It's a scoreless game, but it feels like after that completion, that may finally break. It's been tough sledding for both of these offenses. That time, they had the matchup they wanted. They took the shot. Really nice throw. Maybe that's the play that generates the first points of this game.
Smashes ahead. Driving its way all the way down to the 3-yard line.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time. Down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
On the direct snap, it's Smith. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther.
Defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. Defense was ready for it. Pretty good job by the defense.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
They'll unleash the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. Back to pass, it's Sayed. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground.
Well, they're unable to come up with that one on 4th down. And I remember this as a player. You practice specific plays on 4th down for those types of situations. And you know all week against the scout team, they've gotten really clean looks, easy to execute against. They didn't get a clean look that time. So you chalk it up to the defense, take note of it next time. You might not run that play again if you're in a similar situation.
And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. Now 2nd and 10 from their own 1, and they need just a little space if they can find it. Snagged in the middle, it's Smith. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Now, LaNorris Sellers was sensational down the stretch last season when the Gamecocks won 6 of 7 games. Sellers threw 18 touchdowns, only 3 picks. What would you like to see from him, David, for the Gamecocks to become a force in the SEC?
It's not running, Reese.
Ernie on the Jets. Lots of running room. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And these offenses, man, they've been struggling, and you've been waiting. Who's going to make the big play? They finally break through. They make the big explosive play, and maybe this is what they needed to get this offense rolling.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. This is ultra-aggressive. Still in the first half, got the lead and going for the onside kick. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive. If you can do that, I don't know why you don't do it every time. Reduce the risk. Banged it out of the back of the end zone. They'll put it in play at the 25. Dropping back, it's Sayed. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Well, even though that was an incompletion, I wouldn't be surprised if this secondary wants to start playing deeper coverages, because this offense has shown that they're willing to be aggressive. They've got a lot of speed. This defense cannot allow any big plays here in the second half.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Line gets set, 1st down.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
He's got it inside the 30. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, really nice catch there getting the 1st down. This dude at wide receiver, man, he is a playmaker. You think about Ohio State and the recent run they've had on 1st-round picks at the position. Michael Thomas, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave. This guy keeps making plays like that. He's got an opportunity to go in the 1st round.
dial up on second and a long way to go. He wants to throw it again. Here's a heat. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure. But this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it. But if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a first down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this offense gets on the board and the first passing touchdown of the season, and I feel pretty confident saying the first of many. This offense looks like they're in a good rhythm, and this passing attack's going to be hard to stop.
And they did tack on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, it has gone final between Michigan and Notre Dame, and here's how it went down. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Under fire. He's loose. Oh, he's got some space. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
Looking for a physical attack from the guy.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Offense changing the play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He'll loft one deep down the left side. A full dive to haul that one in.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
And that ball is live in the backfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game because that hit is what caused that fumble.
To the air, it's Sayin. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And he pulls it in at the 15. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The explosive play set the table. Now they got to serve the feast. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. And they will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by I am. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking deep. Brings it down on the right side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips up a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. News, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. To the air, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble. Holds it in. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pack?
There he goes! And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws, just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points.
Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Zings it complete to the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. He wants it all. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The offense cashing it in on that drive. Looking for the time with the extra point.
This is a running back who is versatile, and his catching ability really helps this offense out vertically down the field. And you saw it on that play on the wheel route. That wasn't just a screen or a swing. They got him faking going to the flat, turning up the sideline for a touchdown.
And he's going to bring this one out. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
Will take over. First and 10.
First play of the drive comes from the 22. Defense going to jam these receivers. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Empty backfield, 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 6. He lobs one high down the left side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
Well, the offense is trying to take a shot deep down the field. How about the coverage? Knocking that ball away and doing it clean. No PI on that one.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Man downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Sayin. He lofts one down the sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
And you can tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were. That's why they got the goal in.
Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. The Buckeyes will keep this drive going.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
Down to the 26-yard line and a 1st down. On the move, it's Jackson. He's stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one.
Welcome to Detroit and Ford Field as we anticipate a terrific matchup in this one. Hello and welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia. As we'll see, the defending national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Season underway as toe meets leather. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Sellers. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI.
You don't see offensive pass interference called very often, so usually you know it's pretty blatant. It's pretty obvious. It's a severe push-off or, obviously trying to break up a play so you don't give up a pick, but clear offensive pass interference on that play.
Taking a shot on the first play. He's got it. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Hey, a lot of coaches talk about, let's set the tone early. Let's come out and assert our style. I like it. Let's just come out and fling it and make a big play and make this defense know we're ready to get this thing rolling.
Grabbed in the middle. It's Harper. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Gamecocks want to move quickly. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. We start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks. Catch inside the 25. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
You just cannot draw up the start of a season any better than that. Opening drive of the first game of the year and quick fire. You're down the field scoring 6. This offense is explosive.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Gets it across the 20 to the 21 and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
First and 10.
Gets the back moving. To the air. It's Sayin. Pressure coming. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
And all defenses talk about it. Sacks, tackles for a loss, affecting the quarterback the best way you can. The first drive of the game, already getting home. Nice start for this defense.
The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's open on the right. He goes out of bounds just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. And when you're backed up, execution like that at a premium. The Buckeyes line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught close to the marker. It's Peoples. Still on his feet at the 45. Smashes through the tackle. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, this offense has shown you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Ohio State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Might be calling a hot route. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To throw, it's Sellers. Here comes the heat. Escapes the sack. At the 35, he's open. Turning it on. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
Unleashes one. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. This time on target. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Offenses don't like being in these situations. They don't like having little success on 1st and 2nd down because now you know I got to pass the football. I got to air it out. It makes me really predictable. So let's make sure you take care of the football and find those plays you really like.
Open space at the 25. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Gamecocks are flying down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, South Carolina! They'll try to add another to their lead. And the kick is good, but there's a penalty flag, and I think it's going to be roughing the kicker. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. No shot to return that one as he boomed it out of the back of the end zone. Looking for a man. It's Sayin. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. He's got it down the right side. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. All wideouts, no backs. Second down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
Man, the quarterback threw that ball hard, too. And I know sometimes when you're throwing an in-breaking route, you want to get it to your receiver quickly. But when you try to strain and throw it harder, oftentimes your accuracy is what suffers. And you saw it there on the incompletion.
On third and long, looking to throw away downfield. Makes the grab on the left. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
Great job by the defense. Force the quarterback to make the throw. You keep him in front of you, get him on the ground. Now it's in fourth down. Now hopefully they bring in the punt unit and you succeed.
Fourth down and they've got to get it to the next time zone, but the offense is going to stay on the field on fourth down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on fourth down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
He'll toss it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
That's exactly what you want to do against the option. You want that thing to string along out wide so you get more bodies to the football. Nice job playing the first option, the quarterback. They've sent the pitch out wide. Guess what? Ready for that too. They tackle him and they get him on the ground.
He's going to take off. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
Pocket breaking down. Quickly out to the tight end. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to throw, it's Sellers. But it's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Ball at the 38, the defense will try to get a stop on third and short. Looking left. He's got it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route. And this is a timing route. The quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Got some room.
offense is doing. They're firing on all cylinders. Defense doing their job as well. This team getting out the gates to start the season in great fashion.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Ole Miss dazzled in just about every phase of the game. And for a program that's turned out elite receivers from DK Metcalf to A.J. Brown, I think we may have seen the next great one emerge today. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. This drive will open from the 15. On the ground, it's Donaldson. Slams into the pile. He'll get one to the 17.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Throwing right. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
It'll be 3rd and long. The corners are walked up tight. Grabbed over the middle. It's Peoples. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They know the offense has to take shots to try to get themselves back in the game, so they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
The Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. They'll try the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Looking to throw, it's Sayin. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Fires to the right. And the big deflection on 3rd down forces a 4th down.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play.
When you're a defensive guy and you want to fire in, you want to go hit the quarterback, but you know if I fire in, he's just going to give the football up. You got to be patient. You got to understand what your responsibility is. Then you see when he keeps the football, you got to go tag him. And the problem is these guys are such good athletes. They're so hard to catch once they do pull the football. But it's kind of like the hidden hat trick. You know, where's the ball? It's underneath this one. No, I picked this one up. No, it's gone. It's underneath this one. Nope, there it is. It's gone.
In the gun end, looking to throw on 3rd down. Complete downfield. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. To the air The short hands, it's Peoples. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. If you want to get a stop, go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Let's see if they can roll snake eyes in a good way and get the deuce. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Runs through a tackle. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Oh, out of space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Man, it's nice to be an offensive coordinator when you have this offense because you can just call a couple plays, do what we need to do, make big plays, go down the field, put points on the board. This offense, man, they putting drives together like this. This could be a scary unit.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Ohio State, 14.
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Will take over. First and 10.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Bringing the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Nice job by the pass rush. They know if they can get to this QB, they can hit him and force these incompletions.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. This is the kind of run that falls in the category of sanctioned violence as he's up to the 31.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
The Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. Snap from the gun on third down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Lost a throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing. They're trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
The Buckeyes have it with a first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Peoples. Lowers those pads. Ripping up the huge gain down to the 17-yard line.
That play was designed to go to the running back. They were hoping they were going to get man coverage. And one-on-one, that back is going to win that matchup every single time.
Looks as if he's going to run it. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Sayin. Throws to the tight end. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they take it in for 6 more points. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead. They still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half and fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Brown. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
And after giving up that completion, guys, I wonder if the defense is going to decide to stay in zone or maybe mix things up, a little more man coverage, maybe blitz.
Incomplete. He had it right in his hands for the pick, and I believe he might have been thinking about those big plays he's known for. Instead, it'll be second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Keeps it himself and gets the first. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. Here's the pressure. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Right down the boulevard. Hold on just a second. A flag down. Let's see what's up with that. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
South Carolina, 31.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. But see what he can get done from inside his own 15. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24.
1st and 10.
Wants to throw. It's Sayin. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. A designed run for the quarterback. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7.
And you can tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan. And the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand. And more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Moving away from pressure. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And he'll go down, but not before the big pickup and the 1st down.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Gamecocks are rolling down the field. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on first down. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game already. Over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments that time. They were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's one way to make a stop. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
This time he's got it. There he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you
Trying to get behind the defense. A full dive to haul that one in. It is plays like that that'll let you pile up some serious passing yards.
Man, what an effort. I mean, the layout to be able to catch the football, keep it off the ground. Nice job by this receiver, and that's why this quarterback's had a day. Guys making plays all over the field.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's second and long. They just keep firing. Makes the catch. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal. Quarterback running on the draw. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. They'll send the back in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This is a big play in this season opener coming up right now. It's third and goal. Defense in press coverage. They'll look to throw on third and goal. Big guy smells it. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the knee stopped him at the 2. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Touchdown, Buckeyes! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway.
And that is why timing is so important in the passing game. That is a critical fourth down. Down near the goal line, everything's going to happen quickly. It's got to be a great route. The quarterback has to get rid of it on time and make an accurate throw. Two dudes on the exact same page coming up with a massive touchdown down near the goal line on fourth down.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Got the first down and more. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And we've already seen this QB have success throwing the football down the field. How about the variety to his game? Now you run the option, you make the right read.
He's going for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, South Carolina. A great catch and run for 6.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Kansas State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He's going for it all. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we've got to make sure we take him away.
This defense knew coming in the offense was going to try to test them. They were going to try to take some shots vertically down the field. Defense was ready for that one.
Another incompletion on third down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the third quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
Yeah, and down by 2 scores, I guess you get to the point where you got to say, I'm going to go for it. We got to be aggressive. We got to make this happen. They tried to make it happen. The defense comes up big. Now, it is not looking good.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Powers through the defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you've got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, South Carolina 38, Ohio State 28.
After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Great job by the defense. A big key coming into this one was third down defense. They're going up against one of the 25 best in the country in that time, making a nice tackle before the sticks to set up fourth.
Into the end zone. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they went for it, but when you're up by a couple of scores, I think you're just kind of free. Like, hey, let's keep scoring points. Let's keep the offense out there. Let's keep the accelerator on, and I guess, hey, who cares? We're not going to lose anyways.
And as he throws, incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here. In the fourth quarter, you're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring...
Looking deep down the right side. Snatch Launches it on the right.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives to...
He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
Oh, it's picked off. What a bad time for a mistake like that. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on first down. Back to throw, it's Sellers. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, there's being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. You got to figure something out. You got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Time to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 35. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
He's looking, pressure's coming in, the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead.
South Carolina.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. They got on the ball, but I believe he touched it before it went 10 yards, and there is a flag on the field. They were trying to steal a possession to draw a little closer in this game, but the ball didn't go 10 yards, so they'll take over the football with the lead. Finds his man. It's Bennett. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Gamecocks are in the red zone. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback on the keeper. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. And the third down pass is incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it then.
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Got his man on the right. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks!
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
52, Ohio State, 34.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26.
First and 10.
They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking downfield on first down. Going for it all. Makes the grab on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30-plus. Every once in a while, you have a dude roll out in the scarlet and gray, and they have a day. Terry Glenn, Jackson Smith-Njigba, Santonio Holmes. This guy might be matching up with him by the end of the day.
Well, the sad thing is I could also name...
Touchdown, Buckeyes! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy wide open.
Getting aggressive here and going for two. He's looking to throw. He's got it in the end zone for the two as they draw a little closer. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Quarterback making checks. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the knee.
The quarterback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route. Because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle.
I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. Oh, he was hoping to make something out of that return, but they'll have it first down at the 39.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back in an opportunity like this.
You know, you just can't coach toughness in quarterbacks. This guy's been sacked multiple times in this one, and on that last play, he gets drilled again, but he delivers a strike. I'll tell you what, this guy's going to be in an ice bath after.
Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and the defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Being started out great on this drive, but then a couple of incompletions, and now it's 3rd and 10. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Motion from the wide receiver. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He wants to go deep. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
High the change now on second and long. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Sellers. He unleashes a long one. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing more of life into this team. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there. Well, the defense didn't get caught napping there. In this situation, you know they have to stay alert for the deep ball.
Yeah, so what defense am I going to call? I'm going to keep some DBs back deep. I'm going to keep my safety a little bit deep.
And he hauls it in at the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. To the air on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Gonna look downfield again. Throws toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back.
Man, the offense, they can taste it. They're on the road in a hostile environment in a 2-minute situation. They're trying to rip this game away from the home team. They take a shot into the end zone, being aggressive. I love the play call, but it's
going for it all. It's broken up and almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be fourth down.
And that is a play you've got to make as the defender. You've got the lead here late in the game. You've got a chance to secure the win with the interception, and you put it on the ground. Missed opportunity.
Not a chance. Missed it. The missed field goal still leaves us with a double-digit deficit. Still a 10-point game. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.